So next are problems from 22. So we have to discuss the continuity of the functions cosine, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. So first one, if you take cos x, and we have to discuss the continuity of the function, and the domain of the cos x is all real numbers. So let a belongs to R. Clearly, f of a is cos a. Now we have to find the limit x tends to a f of x, it is equals to limit x tends to a f of x is cos x. So here you have to take the substitution, put x minus a equals to some y. So limit x tends to a implies y tends to x minus a is 0, and the cos x is from this x is a plus y. So cos a plus y. Cos a plus y formula cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So cos a constant, cos y tends to cos y is 1 minus sin a into sin y tends to 0, sin y tends to 0. So it is equals to cos a. So it is also equals to function f of a. So therefore f is means cos x is continuous on all real numbers. Similarly, we can prove cosecant, secant, and cotangent. We have to find the discontinuity points, and given f of x is sin x by x for x less than 0, and x plus 1 for x greater than or equals to 0. Clearly, f is continuous for all except 0, it is continuous. Now we have to check the continuity at x equal to 0. So at x equal to 0, function value f of 0 is defined function is x plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Next, the limit x tends to 0 minus f of x. So limit x tends to 0 minus f of x is sin x by x. Limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is 1. Next, the limit x tends to 0 plus f of x. So limit x tends to 0 plus f of x is x plus 1. So by substituting 0 plus 1 is 1. So therefore limit x tends to 0 minus f of x is equals to limit x tends to 0 plus f of x equals to f of 0. So therefore f is continuous for all x belongs to R. So there is no point of discontinuity. Next, f of x is x square into sine 1 by x for x not equal to 0 and 0 for x equal to 0. We have to check the continuity of this function. So to check this continuity of the function directly, we cannot find the limit of this function. So we have to apply sandwich theorem. See here we know sine 1 by x lies between minus 1 and plus 1. Next multiply with x square. So x square into sine 1 by x less than or equal to x square. Now take limit x tends to 0 minus x square less than or equals to limit x tends to 0 x square sine 1 by x less than or equals to limit x tends to 0 x square. So limit x tends to 0 minus x square is 0 less than or equals to limit x tends to 0 x square into sine 1 by x less than or equal to 0. In between 0 and 0 is also 0. So by sandwich theorem, middle one also 0. Limit x tends to 0 x square into sine 1 by x is also equal to 0. And the function value from the given problem f of 0 also 0. So therefore f is continuous function. So therefore f is continuous on R. Examine the continuity of the function f equals to sin x minus cos x for x not equal to 0 and minus 1 for x equals to 0. So we have to find the value of the case so that the function is continuous at the indicated point. At x not equal to 0, you have to check the continuity. Okay, limit f of 0 value minus 1 and the limit x tends to 0 sin x minus cos x. So it is equals to limit x tends to 0 sin x minus limit x tends to 0 cos x. So sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. So it is equals to minus 1. And function value also equals to minus 1. So therefore, f is continuous at x equal to 0. And hence it is continuous on R. And here already continuous function, you have to find the value of k. So f of x equals to k cos x by pi minus 2x, x not equals to pi by 2, and the 3 for x equals to pi by 2. And at x equals to pi by 2, it is continuous. Then what is the value of k? So what is given? F is continuous at x equals to pi by 2. So left limit and the limit value is equal to function value here. Limit x tends to pi by 2. F of x equals to f of pi by 2. So limit x tends to pi by 2. K cos x by pi minus 2x equals f of pi by 2 is 3. To find the limit, you take x minus pi by 2 equals to y. So implies x equals to pi by 2 plus y. And as x tends to pi by 2 implies y tends to pi by 2 minus pi by 2, 0. So the given limit changes to limit y tends to 0 k into cos x. So what is x value? Pi by 2 plus y by pi minus 2 into x value is pi by 2 plus y equals to 3. K constant you can write outside. Limit y tends to 0 cos 90 plus y is minus sin y. Pi will cancel minus 2y equals to 3. Minus minus will cancel k by 2 into limit y tends to 0 sin y by y equals to 3. So k by 2 into sin y by y limit y tends to 0 is 1. So equals to 3 implies k value 6. F of x equals to kx square for x less than or equals to 2 and 3 for x greater than 2. At x equal to 2, it is continuous. What is k value? Since f is continuous at x equals to 2, here you have to equate left limit and right limit. Limit extends to 2 minus f of x equals to limit extends to 2 plus f of x. So implies limit extends to 2 minus f of x equals to f of x is kx square. Limit extends to 2 plus f of x is 3. So direct substitution k into 2 square equals to 3. K value is 3 by 4. Next, f of x equals to kx plus 1 for x less than or equal to 5. Cos x for x greater than 5. Same, it is continuous at x equal to 5. We equate left limit and right limit. Limit extends to 5 minus f of x is equals to limit extends to 5 plus f of x. So limit extends to 5 minus f of x is kx plus 1 is equals to limit extends to 5 plus cos x. So in the direct substitution, k pi plus 1 cos pi is minus 1. So k pi equals to minus 2. K equals to minus 2 by pi. So by equating left limit and right limit, you will get the answer. Next problem. So this is already continuous at x equal to 5. Same here also we equate the left limit and right limit. Left side function is 3x plus 1. Right side function is 3x minus 5. In the direct substitution, sorry, this is kx, kx, k5. So 5k equals to 10 minus 1 is 9. So k equals to 9 by 5. Next function is and it is a continuous function. We have to find the values of a and b. So it is continuous function means you have to take at x equal to 2 and x equal to 10. F is continuous at x equal to 2 implies limit extends to 2 minus left side function is 5. Limit extends to 2 plus right side function is ax plus b. In the direct substitution, 5 equals to 2a plus b. This is one condition. Similarly, f is continuous at x equal to 10 implies limit extends to 10 minus left side function is ax plus b It is equals to limit x tends to 10 plus right side function is 21. So in the direct substitution 10a plus b equals to 21. Let it be 2. So solving 1 and 2. So by subtracting 8a equals to, so a value 2, b value 1. By subtracting you will get a value 2, b value 1. Next for functions, composite function. We know if f and g are continuous functions, then f circle g and g circle f also continuous functions in the common domain. So for example, if you take here given function is f of x equal to cos x square. So this is a composite function of two functions. One is cos x and another function is x square. So g circle f of x, g circle h of x, g of h of x, g of x square, so cos of x square. But we know cos x and x square are continuous functions. Continuous functions on R for all real numbers. These are continuous. So g circle h also their composite function. Cos of x square is also continuous. Next one also same. F of x equals to mod cos x. So you take g of x equals to 1 cos x and h of x equals to mod x. To get mod cos x, you have to take h circle g of x, h of g of x, h of g of x is cos x. So mod of cos x, this is equals to f of x. But we know cos x and mod x are continuous functions everywhere. The composite function h circle g of x, h circle g of x equals to cos of mod of cos x. It is also continuous. Similarly, 33 also. F of x equals to sine mod x. So you take g of x equals to sine x and h of x equals to mod x. To get sine of mod x, you have to take g circle h of x, g of h of x, g of h of x is mod x. So sine of x is mod x here. So this is equals to sine of mod x, g circle h of x. Same as this we write from the above. Since sin x and mod x are continuous functions, since sin x and mod x are continuous on R, G circle h of x equals to sin of mod x is also continuous. Is also continuous on R. 34. F of x equals to mod x minus of mod x plus 1. Already you know mod x and mod x plus 1 are continuous. For all real numbers, these are continuous. So their difference mod x minus mod x plus 1 is also continuous on R. So therefore, what we have to find the points of discontinuity. So there is no point of discontinuity. So exercise completed.